Hey, Facebook friends. It is a hot day in Georgia today. I'm telling you, it is. And I really don't want to crank the stove up, but I got to get some supper done for my family because I think they're getting a little bit tired of tomatoes and cucumbers every day. But anyway, I'm going to do the everyday classic of hamburger steaks and with onion and brown gravy. So I've got like 2.5 pounds of my hamburger meat here. And I've got all my seasonings out, and I've got my spoons here to get everything measured. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in to my 2.5 pounds of hamburger meat. I'm going to put in like a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to put in a teaspoon of Montreal steak seasoning, maybe a little bit more or less of that. When you season your food, you want to season it with love. You don't want to over season it, but you want to put some flavor in your food. So that's what I'm trying to do with this hamburger steak. All right, by onion powder, you get onion powder. I can get it loose. I don't know why this bottle of onion powder has stuck so bad, but you put like a teaspoon of that. This is the very last end of this onion powder right here, and I will be so glad because I'm getting another bottle going in this crap. I hope it don't stick like this one did. Okay, so we've done that. We're going to do a teaspoon of garlic powder, a little bit more or less. You're going to sprinkle about a teaspoon, about a half a teaspoon of black pepper in. Just get you some black pepper going. You want your Worcestershire sauce. You pour you some Worcestershire sauce in that meat. Just, I don't know, about 10 sprinkles of that, real good. Just shake it in there, baby. And then you're going to put a couple of tablespoons of the low sodium Dale seasoning. And I'm going to do about a tablespoon, about 2 tablespoons of it. We're going to doctor these up. This stuff is so good cooked with the onions after you get your meat cooked, and then you caramelize your onions and do your brown gravy on it. And my family loves it. So this is a quick, easy meal for Sunday. And so this is what we're going to do today. So I'm going to do just a little bit, maybe a half a packet of this Lipton onion soup mix. My daughter don't like this stuff a whole lot, but if I do just a little in it to where it don't overpower the meat, then she likes it. You know, it kind of hide it in there a little bit. But anyway, you take your hands, your God-given tools that's been washed and clean, and you just go to mixing. You mix all this stuff together, and once you get it mixed up, you can put breadcrumbs in this. I like to put like breadcrumbs in mine. It changes the texture of it a little bit. It makes it more like a, to me, it makes it more like a meatloaf texture or something with the breadcrumbs, but you don't have to overdo it with the breadcrumbs, you know. But it's really good. I think I'm going to do just a little bit more Dales in it because the coloring of it looks like it may need a little bit more. You just, you know, when you season with love, season with your heart, season like your family likes it. If y'all like, you know, bland food, then do it bland. If you like it spicy or seasoned really well, do it. But just make sure that everything is not overpowered. But anyway, I got this mixed up, so let me get it patted out, and I will get back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I'm back. I got my meat patted out with all the seasoning, and I'm going to put them in my pan. I've got it set on like 350. And so we're going to get these hamburger patties a-going. Hear that sizzle? That means, boy, that pan is hot. I'd love to have grilled out today, but I'm telling you, it's too hot outside, and I am not. The only time I'm going to get outside is to hit the water, maybe. I got 10 patties made out of that, 2.5 pounds of hamburger meat. And my family, some of my family's coming by to eat, and there'll be a little bit left over for me and my husband for leftovers tomorrow. So, yeah, dinner will be done tomorrow. So if it's anywhere you can and you like leftovers, cook a little extra. And that way, the following day, if you're tired, you don't have to come in and cook your meal. It'll already be done for you, right? I know a lot of people don't like leftovers, but you know, you can work them, you can rework it and make it good. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this right here. I'll be back in a little while after this gets done to show you the other parts of the recipe. And but yeah, I'll be back in just a little bit. I'm flipping these burgers. You hear that sizzle? The smell of it is just wonderful, and you'll turn them. Make sure you turn your meat. Don't let it burn. Don't leave it. Once you turn it, leave it, you know, cooking for a little bit on that side till it gets almost done. And then we're going to take, once it does reach the done mark, we're going to take some onions and slice up in this pan and fry some onions in it. And then we'll make the gravy. But I just wanted you to see, let's turn the meat on. Light. Does that make it better? See that light? See them seasonings in it and how it's turning that meat. Oh, it smells so good. I know it's really going to taste good. This dinner don't take long. It's a quick dinner. You can fix, you know, like your mashed potatoes and corn, you know, or green beans, whatever sides that you wanted with it, your peas. So this is a good, quick, versatile meal for your family. I'm sure a lot of you's probably always made, you know, this hamburger steak and gravy. But yeah, when I get to my onions and making my onions and my gravy, and I'll show you that process of it. So to my skillet, after I get my meat out, my hamburger meat, I'm going to take and I'm going to add me, I don't know, about 4 tablespoons of butter. No, make it a couple of tablespoons of butter, it'd be better. And I'm going to put that in the pan and get it melted. I poured out all that grease from the hamburger patty, but I put this butter in to loosen up like the little meat plates to get the flavor going on. You want all that stuck to your pan, all that seasoning and all that goodie, so to speak, is stuck to your pan. You want to loosen it up with your butter when you put your onions in. So I got 2 onions here ready to go in the pan. I'm just going to slice those up real fast and put those in. And you'll cook them till they get like translucent, you know. You'll brown them a little bit. I'm hungry for something like this. It's been a while since I cooked these, and I love this for a Sunday meal or any time of meal really. And you buy a pack of hamburger meat and it feeds several people, you know. Find your hamburger meat on sale. But I sliced up these 2 onions and I got them a-going, like I said, in I used probably about, I don't know, about anywhere from 2 to 4 tablespoons of butter, whatever how much you want to put in there. Me, I like a lot of butter. I'm like Wouldn't it? Paula Dean had always used a lot of butter. I'm like her, butter makes it better. I love it on foods and stuff. It just seasons so well. But yeah, I got these onions going. And you'll cook them till they get, like I said, translucent, and brown them up a little bit and get them a little bit tender. And then we'll add our meat back to it. Okay, guys, I got a pack of the Jew gravy and a pack of the brown gravy, and it's going to go in the pan with the onions. And yes, I am generic like that. Huh? And then I've got 2.5 cups of beef broth that I'm going to put in. There's the Swanson's, or you can use any type of the beef broth and put it in. You'll put it in the pan with the onions. And if you say that it's going to get too thick or whatever, you can add another a little bit more of the beef broth and stir it around. Sometimes I do, because that broth will cook down a little. And at this time, I'm going to add just another little dab of butter. I'm going to put another couple of tablespoons of butter in with it, because I think it needs it. Ah, that smell, it smells so good. We'll get this boiling a little bit, and then we're going to add our meat back to it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put our meat in the pan, because I'm going to let this sit and simmer for a little while and soak up all that flavor in that meat. Do y'all make this? Do y'all make hamburger steak and gravy with the onions? I'm sure a lot of you always has made it, and it's, like I said, it is a wonderful, wonderful meal for your family. So yeah, that's it. That is just about as simple as it can be on fixing a dish. And I'll set and let this simmer for, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes or so. I'll just turn my heat down like on, since it's starting to boil a little bit in my pan here, I'm going to turn it down like on warm, and I'm just going to let it sit there and just soak up that flavoring. And I'm going to take the spoon. You can take a spoon or just flip your meat over once you put it in there and let it get. I kind of come over and baste it a few times while it's doing the simmering, and so that flavor will get in, you know, the meat on both sides. And that's all it is to it. It's just simple and easy. And I hope that y'all make this dish. I hope you enjoy it. And most of all, I hope you've had a blessed Sunday with your family. And y'all stay cool and keep it between the lines. And we will talk with you later. Bye-bye. Y'all, I was going to show y'all this wholesome goodness. I want you to look. This has got all the flavors in it with the mashed potatoes and that gravy. I thin my gravy down a little bit more. I like my gravy thinner. But yeah, this is so good. Put it on your mashed potatoes. Get you some good gravy on there. Have a roll. Don't forget to slice a tomato, garden tomato. Get you a big old bite of that meat. Make you some of this. I promise your family's gonna say, Mama, that's good. Y'all have a great day. Keep it between the lines and stay cool. Bye-bye.